The Steel House. While driving through Texan suburbia, drivers will find a giant four-legged UFO standing just across the street from rows of ordinary two-story houses. Upon closer inspection, the strange formation appears to resemble a massive cicada or perhaps a multiple-story grand piano balancing on the hillside. The bizarre structure was handcrafted by Robert Bruno, an unconventional sculptor who worked on it from 1973 until his death in 2008. Located on a ridge overlooking Lake Ransom Canyon, Robert Bruno's steel house is made up of 150 tons of blackened steel, each piece welded by hand, and was created with virtually no assistance. The interior is wooden, resembling the inside of a tree trunk, and many of the windows are made of beautiful stained glass. The Nautilus House. The Nautilus House, located near Mexico City, is a unique shell-shaped house designed by a Mexican architect. The house design is very innovative, unusual, and audacious. The architect decided to bring in aquatic life into architecture. The building was inspired by the work of Gaudí and Frank Lloyd Wright and was built as an example of bioarchitecture. It is the idea that buildings based on the natural principles on organic forms bring us back to local history, tradition, and cultural roots, in turn creating harmony with nature. The sculptural whimsical house features a striking entry cut into a wall of colorful stained glass. Each element has been carefully chosen to coincide with the organic theme of the building. The Caterpillar House. This house was built for an art collector and his family on the outskirts of Santiago. In order to reduce construction time and cost, second-hand shipping containers were used for this project. The first task of this house was to integrate it with the territory of this part of the city where the presence of the Andes Mountain is extremely strong both visually and tectonically. The second one was to allow external air to flow smoothly and easily through the whole house and its different parts in order to avoid mechanical cooling. The material palette was chosen having in mind not only low-cost materials, but low maintenance as well. In the selection of materials, it was also important to analyze their capacity to age well and to incorporate time passing as something that adds value to the material. Bubble Palace. Nestled in the Riviera Hills just outside of Cannes, this house has stood for almost 40 years looking out over the Cannes Bay. It is both modern and atemporal, innovative and unique. At 1,200 square meters, the villa complex crosses across the hills, the ochre-bleached walls reminiscent of both a spaceship and the cave dwellings that inspired the Hungarian architect. Not a single line within this building is straight. The architect's vision was so closely tied with a circular form because he believed that the perfect shape rose from infinity. The unique house is comprised of multiple spherical modules, dotted with terraces and pools to create the illusion of suspension between sky and sea, as you look out into the porthole-style windows. Sunlight seeps into every corner of this building, reinforcing the architect's desire to reconcile the home with the natural world. House NA. House NA is a single-family dwelling within a residential district in Tokyo, Japan. Designed for a young couple in a quiet Tokyo neighborhood, the 914 square foot transparent house contrasts the typical concrete block walls seen in most of Japan's dense residential areas. The interior is comprised of 21 individual floor plates, all situated at various heights, that satisfy the client's desire to live as nomads within their own home. Described as a unity of separation and coherence, the house acts as both a single room and a collection of rooms. The loosely defined program and the individual floor plates create a setting for a range of activities that can take place at different scales. High Desert House. The High Desert House is one of the most extraordinary pieces of modernist organic architecture. The property is situated on the edge of Joshua Tree National Park, built on a site overlooking the Californian desert. Every inch of the monumental home was crafted from natural materials by hand. The construction took more than 10 years. The idea was that the house would be settled in the landscape, explained the architect. There are 26 freestanding concrete columns, each one sunk 7 feet into the bedrock below to ensure stability. Sandblasted glass panels connect the columns, creating a ceiling that sheds light during the day and offers views to the stars at night. Thank you for watching, and subscribe for more videos.